Everyone, this is Jim Biringer here with NHLRumors.com, looking at the hot topic of the day. Well, one of them, which is expanding the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Now, look, I'm all for more money, more revenue, but the Stanley Cup playoffs, the way it is the best thing going, and everybody knows it. Now, you hear insiders like Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet talk about, well, the NBA doesn't regret it, the NFL doesn't regret it, Major League Baseball doesn't regret it. The NBA insiders know that the NBA regrets it because the best of three series doesn't do anything for you. You can't compare the NFL because the NFL is the best thing going in the world of North American sports. The pro sports leagues, the NFL is number one. The college football is expanding. But again, it's one game. They play one playoff game. They don't play a series. And here's the thing. You play 82 regular season games to get to the Stanley Cup playoffs. And right now what we're seeing in the National Hockey League on April 3rd, April 4th, April 5th, and so on through the end of the regular season before the playoffs start on April 20th, you're seeing play-in playoff style games every night, every game, every point matters. You look at the Eastern Conference, Philadelphia Flyers, Washington Capitals, Detroit Red Wings, the Islanders, the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're all battling not only for the 8th spot, but Philly, Washington, Islanders, maybe even Pittsburgh battling for that 3rd spot in the Metro. Like, that's what you want this time of year. That's why you're playing 82 regular season games to get to this point. And you're seeing in the West too, right? Games matter. Points matter. The LA Kings don't beat the Seattle Kraken. St. Louis is still 3 points back. They might be 1 point back if the Kings don't win their next game. That's why these games matter. Like, if you said, oh, well, we can expand and bring it. Do the Minnesota Wild really deserve to be in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now? Like, you look at it the other side. Islanders really, like, you're looking at these things and you're saying to yourself, no, you're playing 82 games. Now, could you convince me to play a one-game winner-take-all? Okay, that might give me some excitement. But again, you're still playing 82 regular season games. This is your play-in. The regular season is your play-in. And Major League Baseball, their thing doesn't work either. Their extra wild card team, they had the best. It was the most exclusive club in the world. These were your teams. You got in, and that was it. The NFL is king, so it doesn't matter the teams they add. And they're still pretty exclusive. The NBA is trying it, but no one cares. And frankly, does anybody watch it? Like, at what point it's like, it's over. I know Elliot Friedman, decided, well, if we have a series, you could do, if it was 2 games, you could say to yourself, okay, winner of game 1, you have the most goals in the next game 2, similar to what they do in the Champions League. And no, you're going to do it, just play one game. And you can convince me on that, maybe. But again, I'm still sticking to my point. 82 games is your play-in. You play the regular season to get into the playoffs. It is a reward. It's like, for those that follow college football, I'm not a fan and will never be a fan of 5 and 7 teams getting into bowl games because they're supposed to be a reward for your season. But because there's so many of them, they got to bring these teams in that shouldn't be there. It's like the playoffs are a reward. Do the Minnesota Wild, should they really be rewarded? Should a bad team really be rewarded? If you earn your way in, that's one thing. But if you're just given it, that's a different thing. You have to earn your way in the playoffs, and the regular season does it. So expanding the playoffs is a no in my book. Jim Biringer, NHLRumors.com. Talk to you again real soon with the next hot topic of the day.